With the African American situation deteriorating, the question is, what is the black community going to do? And there are two competing visions. The first vision is done by Booker T. Washington. Washington was a slave that was born in Virginia, and he's freed by the Civil War. He gets educated at the School of Hampton, and then he goes and he creates his own school, the Tuskegee Institute. There he has his advice and his suggestion. His suggestion to the black community: get educated, work hard, get respect, earn your rights. Get educated, work hard, get respect, earn your rights. Right? So, and by the way, when I talk about a education, what I really mean is a vocational education for him. Right? So basically, after you do this, you will have earned your rights. And he makes a speech to this effect in 1895. He becomes one of the most important, if not the most important, spokesman for the black community in the 1890s and beyond. Now, why is he saying this? Because for modern Americans, that really rubs something the wrong way, right? Earning your rights, the only rights you earn in this country is going to be the right to vote, and when you turn 18, it's because you reach the age of 18, right? So, how do we get our other rights, like our First Amendment rights, our Second Amendment rights, and so on? It's because God gives them to us, right? We are given to them. We are given them because we are human beings, just by existing in this country, right? Well, the reason why Washington comes up with this plan is that's what worked for him. What did he do? He got educated, he worked hard, he gained a reputation, and thus he earned his rights. So that's that's one of the things that he is going to promote. A person who kind of agrees but disagrees strongly in other ways is going to be W.E.B. Du Bois, William E.B. Du Bois, right? Let's compare and contrast the two men. First of all, Du Bois is a Northerner, right? He's from Massachusetts. He's also born free, and he's well educated. He even has a PhD from Harvard, right? So Du Bois is going to say, yeah, Washington is correct to a point, but he's wrong when it says that blacks should not protest or demand for what is rightfully theirs. And Du Bois is going to be the one that's going to be instrumental in creating the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP. They're going to demand equal rights, and they go to court for them. Because after all, the courts is what took the black civil rights away. Guess what? The courts can give it back. So eventually down the line, you're going to find a sympathetic court, or the fact that the Supreme Court is going to have a complete makeover when it comes to its membership, and therefore you can get your rights then. This is the approach that bears fruit. Why? Because of the fact that it's going to be the courts in the 1950s and 60s that are going to give the black community their rights back.